Mark Rogers TV's college football predictions on its championship weekend, week 15. Let's make it short and sweet. You just want the winners, don't you? So we missed Oregon, Arizona. We tweeted that out to put it on record to make sure that we were on the record for that one. Yes, we got Oregon winning straight up. Arizona plus the 15 didn't work out because the Ducks were dominant. Okay, let's get to the championship games and the meaningful games in the top 25 on Saturday. Let's start with Baylor-Kansas State. Bears too much, even with a questionable Bryce Petty. I like the Baylor Bears to win it, but Kansas State is fundamentally sound. Yeah, they got blown out by TCU, but elsewhere this season, Kansas State's been rock solid. They continue that to make it a close game. Bears win, Wildcats plus the 7 points. Elsewhere in the Big 12, with no championship game, of course, TCU can wrap it up with what's expected to be a cupcake affair with Iowa State. TCU wins it. They cover 34 points. Of course, we hate to go out there on those large point spreads, but TCU, if we've got to take it here, they lay the 34. Oklahoma State, it's bedlam. OU with a down year with 3 losses. They were in the top 4 to start the season. Lay 21. Sooners get it done against a dreadful Oklahoma State showing, aside from Kansas and Iowa State in the Big 12. Oklahoma State has been riddled by everyone else. Oklahoma State goes down, and they go down big. All right, let's get to the championship game, starting with the SEC, and not necessarily what's supposed to be a competitive game, with Alabama coming in at number 1, Mizzou winning the East again, 15-point underdogs. Actually, we've got that one at 14.5. Bama rolls. Not enough Matty Mock in this one. Yes, he's a capable quarterback, but doesn't have the type receivers to threaten the Bama secondary like we saw with Nick Marshall, with the likes of Duke Johnson and Quan Bray, and also with Sammy Coates last week for Auburn. That's pretty much the weakness on the Alabama Crimson Tide to a certain extent, a lack of a pass rush at times, and Missouri just doesn't have the horses to take advantage of that one. Mizzou hangs in with the defense playing well early. Bama covers 14.5 late. To the Mountain West Championship game, it's a late night affair. Boise State on the blue carpet gets it done against Fresno State. They played earlier in the season. Boise a big 23.5 point favorite. Fresno State, after taking those hard knocks early in the season against USC, Utah, and Nebraska, giving up about 55 points per game, has played, of course, much better in winning the division. We like Fresno State to keep it close enough. Not really close, but close enough at 23.5. Boise State wins. Florida State, Georgia Tech, late night. This one huge, of course, for the ACC Championship, and Florida State trying to hold on to that number 4 ranking to get to the college football playoff. Every game's close with the Seminoles. This one will be as well. Seminoles do win. I believe in the talent level against Georgia Tech. Don't think without DeAndre Smelter that the Yellow Jackets can really threaten the Seminoles in the secondary. Justin Thomas, a much improved passer, but still, Florida State wins it, and they cover 3.5. It's still a close game, but it's more like a touchdown to 10-point game with Florida State winning by 3.5 plus. And in a confidence pick, even with Cardell Jones at quarterback, Ohio State, a superior football team to Wisconsin. Yes, the Badgers are strong on defense. Number 2 statistically nationwide. Don't believe they're quite that good. That, again, statistically, haven't faced the better teams in the Big Ten offensively, like Michigan State and like Ohio State in particular. Badgers keep it close. Of course, they're the 4.5 point favorite here without JT Barrett, and Cardell Jones is a complete unknown factor. Of course, never throwing the ball in a pressure situation. So this is a lot to ask against a very solid Wisconsin team that could be undefeated at this point, but has been tripped up a couple times. Ohio State wins it in a confidence pick, so definitely take the 4.5 points as well. Buckeyes move on with the Big Ten Championship in a very interesting game because Cardell Jones could blow up, throw 4 picks, and Wisconsin could be headed to a Big Ten Championship right there. All right, there you go. You got to all the picks, including the one confidence pick with the Buckeyes plus 4.5, right here on Mark Rogers TV.